Hey guys, today I want to show you some exciting changes on InstaSD for enabling you to deploy your workflows to the world and share them with everyone without them having to know ComfyUI and get set up with all this. So here I have a basic workflow using Flux. This is a new image generation model that has come out. And I have my prompt and this workflow is all ready to go and I can generate images with it. There we go. That's a basic image. You can see Flex is a very high quality model. So this works. Now let's say I want to share this workflow with my friends or my teammates and I don't want them to have to worry about setting up ComfyUI. What can I do? Well, the first thing to do on InstaSD is let's identify the inputs that I want them to be able to configure. So the obvious one in this workflow is the prompt. And the second one is the seed, because we actually have this feature here where we randomize the seed every time we run this workflow in ComfyUI. But when I deploy this as an API, that is not going to happen. So I need to actually extract this and let the user be able to randomize or change the seed. So here's what I'm going to do. Let me just copy this prompt that I have, and I am going to convert this text in my prompt node to an input. And we have a suite of special input nodes that I'm going to show you. So here, I'm going to go to InstaSD API inputs, and I'm going to choose multi-line text because I'm trying to add a prompt. I'll put my prompt in there. And let me just give it a title. Boom. And I'm going to do the same thing with seed. So if I just search for InstaSD, we have a special node here for seed. So I'm going to add that and convert this. And I'll put a random value in there. Okay, so what's the significance of this? Okay. So what's the significance of these nodes? When I'm ready to deploy my API, InstaSD is going to detect these special nodes. These are API input nodes, and it's going to configure the API inputs based on these nodes. So here I'm going to save my changes, and I'm going to go to my instances, I'm going to find this workflow, and I'm going to deploy it as an API. Okay, so InstaSD will work for some time, and it will build my API endpoint, and it will email me when it's done. See here, I already have this API ready to go, so I'm going to go view. And here you see my API page that I can build. So this page is just for me. I can move the inputs around as I wish. And I can also change these values. These are the default values that anyone who comes to my the demo page for my API endpoint, they can see these values, so just so that they're ready to go and they can start understanding how to use the workflow. So I'm going to leave these here for now, and I can change the title, and I can save any changes that I make, and I can go ahead and publish this to the world, and I've already done that here. Once the page is published, you get a special URL that you can share with anyone, and they can come and play with your workflow. So let's go see what that looks like. So here's the published page for my workflow. I can randomize the seed. Remember, this was a special InstaSD input node that we use, so it detects that it's a seed value and it can help randomize it. And I can go ahead and generate the image. There you go. That's how easy it is to publish demo pages for your workflows and share them with the world. Now, if you are a developer, you can also get some API instructions here, and you can understand how to integrate this API into your application. So here you see how you can run a task, how you can check the task response, and you can even download a complete Postman collection so that you can see all of these values and test the API endpoint before you integrate it in your application. And that's it. We have tons of workflows on InstaSD that you can see the demos for. You can click the See Demo button for any of these, and you can see the demo pages that we have built. And you can share your own workflows with the world. And we can't wait to see what you guys do with this.